I'm not saying they shut down Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He still had like
slowed him down.
24 points or something. They did slow him down, right? It wasn't what you expect from a MVP. Tyrese Haliburton, they shared exactly what they saw, both Shai and Tyrese, in that game 3. Let's take a listen to them in their own words.
I think with Shai, he's so good. He's so slippery, you know, in between those gaps. It's like he splits screens that you're like, I don't know how he's doing that. And I think in game 2 specifically, if you watch a lot of my coverages, I did a poor job of being at the level. You know, I was back, and then he could come off, and he had so much space. And now he's kind of manipulating me with in and out, or he can just split and throw through. I thought that was something we really had to clean up coming into today. I think the big thing that makes it easier is when Drew is really blowing through, you know, those screens. And, you know, I think more times than not, he's getting held and having to fight through, and it's the finals, it's physical basketball. I thought he did a great job of really fighting through, and if I can just hold him for a second, you know, give him more time to get back square, it makes things easier.
They were higher in the pick and rolls. They really were, just like Coach said, more aggressive, more forceful. Yeah, we gotta, starts with me, but we gotta apply that pressure back.
I love the film breakdown.
Yes.
SGA take on ownership. It starts with him, but this is also something that can start with the screener. Me, I was always the screener for LeBron or Kawhi. Try to get the mismatch. And the screener can create some of that separation by being more forceful in setting the screen, coming from the baseline, bringing more speed so that the defender is not able to get up and be there for that defensive switch. So SGA has to be more aggressive coming off, but the screeners have to be better with setting them and also having pace with setting that screen.
Is there a matchup, Brian, that you think could dictate who wins this game?
I do. It's the Canadians. Andrew Nembhard.
And he's not talking about the tuxedos.
Yeah, Andrew Nembhard and SGA. This has been an unexpected war between these guys.
Yes.
Look, SGA's numbers are really good, but SGA's standard is very high. Nembhard has given him some problems. First off, he's 7 of 20 shooting is exactly in that moment. But Nembhard is a primary defender, 7 of 20. That's 35%. That is not how Shai rolls. Shai has averaged over 30 points and shot over 50% for the last 3 years. And the thing about this guy that I'm going to take away from these first 3 games, 2 different times, Mr. Even Keel himself, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, has shoved or elbowed.
A lot of character for him.
He's gotten into him a little bit. Up here, impenetrable.
Well, even in game 3, you saw him face guarding Shai. It stopped him from even getting a touch on so many possessions here. I mean, full out effort from Andrew Nembhard against the MVP. I shouldn't show the Indiana Pacers these numbers, guys. I really shouldn't, because this is just their bread and butter. But I'm going to do it anyway. They were underdogs in game 3, and guess what? They are even bigger underdogs in this game. This is where they thrived all postseason long, though. 9-4 as underdogs. That puts them 1 win away from tying the 23 Heat for the most betting upsets in a single postseason since at least 1991.
It can be done.
This is why you love them, right,
Yes,
UD?
this is why
he picked them. Yeah, he picked them. So
this is why I love this team, and this is why I picked him. And you talk about what he's been able to do. Who knows SGA better?
Yeah.
Just like a little brother that knows how to push your buttons and get under your skin.
His cousin in one series and his fellow countrymen in another.
Yes, these people know him the best, and they know how to get under his skin. As cool as he is, he's showing a little bit of cracks, but this is just part of the game. It's mental and it's physical. So he's going to figure that out. But what I'm looking at in this game is Chet. I'm looking at Chet right now, and I'm looking at him against Miles Turner, and I'm saying to myself, Chet has not had a game that he's won. They're going to need him to win a game for them. As great as we were with the big 3, we understood that to get to our ultimate goal, we needed Chris Bosh. They need him to be their Chris Bosh. He had 1 game in game 2 where they played well and he had 15 points, but he only played 27 minutes. That was a blowout. Last game he had 13 points and 4 rebounds in the first quarter. He ended up with 20 points for the game. He needs to win them a game.
Yeah, and I think he's had halves where he's made impacts, but start to finish. And look, let's just be real. In the 4th quarter the other night, Chet got tired. He got tired. They wore him out. Now, the Thunder are so great this year and so dominant at taking the 4th quarter away because they dominate the first 3 quarters. In this series, they're plus 33 in the first 3 quarters. Chet has played very well in those 3 quarters a lot of the time.
Yeah.
4th quarter, plus 27 to the Pacers. That's where Chet needs to be an impact player to flip that around.
Right, because we've seen it in the first quarter. He'll come out strong, and we'll see his fingerprints all over that. And then a little bit as the game wears on, it's sort of like, okay, they need a little bit more from Chet Holmgren.
NBA